Hi guys, it's List. You're just gonna be here for a minute. Because you're charging right now. Wait, you can't even see it. You're charging right now. So, you gotta continue charging. I'll be back in a minute. No, not a minute. A minute and a half. I don't know if you guys heard me peeing. That would be weird, right? Is it too dark? It might be. like this. What if, like, only one-armed jackets were, like, a thing? Like, that's kind of, like, approved. Like, I like that. Like, what's going on? Why is there, like, a one, you know? Like, it looks so much better. Jackets can only be with one arm? Why is it, like, 40,070,000 times better? Why? I don't know. I'm just gonna put some wax base on my lips. At some point, this just represents to me, like, how undone I feel like my life is, because this is literally, like, wax base for chapstick, like, to make chapstick out of, you know? So it being so, like, unflavored and boring and weird, but also, like, undone, I'm like, you know, like, I could be so wrong, but imagine if, like, the chapstick that you have represents, like, the place you're at in life or something. Like, I don't know. Like, what kind of chapstick do you have? Ew, I keep, like, scraping it under my fingernails. Ew. Ew, 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 ew. Ew. Wait, what do I want to do next? I'm just gonna use you guys, the mystical portal that you are. I'm going to use you guys as a mirror. Here's the deal. This rare beauty orange lipstick. I've been wearing it for years because I haven't had money to buy new lipstick for years. So that makes it really funny when, say there's, like, this guy, right? But, like this guy, you're kind of talking to this guy, but then he, like, leaves you for somebody else because he's also talking to somebody else because he's really, really stupid. And then he's like, oh, by the way, like, I actually like the other girl more. You're like, I already know who you're talking about. Not because she told me, but because I'm actually really, like, intelligent, and because you don't know which of us is smarter. No offense to her, but you don't know which of us is smarter. And you don't know which of us has a better personality. You don't know which of us is way more intuitive, way more innovative, way more creative, way more agile and diligent. You don't know any of those. And so because you don't even have those, like, metrics that you're trying to, like, use to determine, like, which one of us do you actually like more, you don't have it up here. So because you have, like, absolutely no brain cells, you're gonna choose the one who's most like you, which has absolutely a lot less brain cells. But anyway, then when you don't have money, right? So you can't just, like, go buy new lipstick, but then years later, that girl just, like, copies. It doesn't have to be that she never wore it, but she makes sure that she has the type of lipstick that I just happen to have. And I'm not gonna not wear lipstick, but I'm like, damn, like, the only lipstick I have is the one that you decided to, like, steal my style to have the same lipstick, whether you intentionally did it or not. I don't care, because you were never interesting to me anyway. So for that reason, it doesn't even matter if you intentionally make it look like I copied you, because at the end of the day, I don't care who you are. I don't care that you exist. So the fact, you know what I mean? So, like, the fact that you decided to copy, like, you want it to look like I'm copying you because you care that much. And I've never even cared what, like, your name is. Like, I never cared. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never cared. But you want it, like, you need it so bad. You need so badly for somebody to look like they're copying you. And I had this back then. So, like, haha. You can't even pretend that that's not. How many people do you know that wear orange lipstick? Oh, wait for it. How many people do you know that wear orange lipstick? I mean, it's like moderately orange. It's not that bad. But, like how many people do you know that wear orange lipstick? And when did they start? Like, what year did they start? Because I've been wearing very similar shades of lipstick since 2018. Bet you not everybody has. Bet you she was probably too scared to wear lipstick back then. Don't worry, the one with no brain cells went exactly where it goes. Don't worry. You can't lose very much if you're the one they're losing. I'm gonna be right back though. I'm gonna fix it so it's like perfect when I come back. Yeah, so it is very orange. I actually don't even like orange anymore as far as like lipstick. So here's the deal. I'm wearing lipstick because it's the only lipstick I have. And it happens to be orange. Now, if you're gonna go out and buy orange lipstick because I have orange lipstick, you're just copying something that I don't even like about myself. You might be copying something I don't even like about myself. If you are, you know? Which, the if is pretty obvious here, because either you're copying my present self or my past self. Either way, when we ask where did you see that, you don't have an example of where you might have seen that. You think you made it up if you just saw me do it a long time ago. You know? Or you directly know that you're just copying me now. But I'm like, well, it's not like I don't have $5 for another lipstick. This one was like $21. I don't have that. I don't have $5 for another lipstick. Like, I don't have $2 for another lipstick. I don't have 2 cents for another lipstick. Like, you know? So, like, the point is, I don't care if you copy me because what I have is not what I want. So how are you going to have more than me? But choose what I go for when I have limited options. When you have no self, so you make sure that you just blend in with everybody because you have no brain. Actually be yourself because the person you're copying might not even like themselves. Or even if they do, it's so dark on the screen, but even if they do, they might have like limited options in some area of their life. So you might actually be copying the limited options that they didn't even want if you copy them. So like there's no problem with embracing copying people. I don't care. Be that copy printer. I don't care. Literally do it. I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about the whole world. Like worldwide, literally take notes from anybody. Do what anybody's doing. I don't care. Copy and paste. Literally anything. I don't care. Why? Because it doesn't matter. But the irony. I had to give up on being like, oh, like, what if I seem like I'm similar to this person? What if they're intentionally making it look like I'm copying them when all they're doing is stealing my personality and then trying to be, like, all showy about it and weird as fuck. Okay, I had to be like, you know what? At the end of the day, if these people have, like, no brain cells as to perceive both of us and then, like, be just... If you have more celery in your body than brain cells and you haven't eaten celery in, like, 8 years, maybe you need therapy. Maybe you need an actual, like, mental facility with a lock on the door. Like, maybe, just maybe, you need to, like, eat an entire bird's nest or something to, like, mentally fix who you think you are. Because something is not there. Something is not working. You're actually broken from the inside out. Like, you're not fine. You're actually, like, nobody is, like, writing notes, like, okay, and that I do this, and you do this, and okay, I do that. Like, nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. And the funny thing is, one thing that, like, guys will do religiously, is if a girl, like, cares about them, they'll make sure to leave the girl who, like, only wanted them, and make sure they choose the one who would have been fine with literally anybody. like, oh, this one person actually likes you for your genuine, like, what they think is, like, a genuine personality, right? Like, can perceive you with more depth, thinks that you have the same amount of depth as them, even though you don't, like, still thinks that you're, like, a decent person, even though you're not, like, still cares about you, even though you don't even know how to care about a frog, like, still, like, you know, thinks you care about yourself, even though you don't, genuinely perceiving you as, like, something, and then the one who would have been fine with anybody, the one who only ever considered or chose you because you were, like, what would you even say? You know, okay, here's the deal, right? Imagine if you worked at Publix. Okay, here, imagine you're a guy who works at Publix, the grocery store. Okay? Imagine you think you have two options for girls. Or maybe you think you do, whatever. Okay? First one, just, like, genuinely likes your personality, but also knows that they could go to California, find somebody cooler than you, but they also genuinely like their personality because your personality, because, like, what they feel like they saw in you was, like, better than 100% of the entire world, right? Like, better than what they would find on a different planet. But then, the other girl you have as an option, like, really likes you because you both work at Publix, doesn't think that if she went to, like, any other state, she could even get the other people. But if she could, then she would want them instead of you immediately. Imagine being a guy and choosing the second of those two options. Imagine being a guy and choosing the second of those two options. Like, that speaks for itself. What level do you think you're on if you're choosing the one who only chose you because you were in the same proximity, not the one who would have, like, gone to Mars if that's where you were, or, like, Pluto if that's where you were? You know what I'm saying? You don't know what I'm saying because if you're a guy, you would have chosen the second of those options unknowingly. You know? Yeah. You know, sometimes some people in this world, they'll be so stupid that they'll spell out for you the fact that they're stupid. Like, they'll spell it out for you. You don't even have to find out. You don't even have to know. You don't even have to have the level of intuition that you already had. Like, they will just spell out for you the fact that they're, like, literally dumber than a rock, like a rock would win. Please take offense. A rock would win. Like, you're not taking enough offense, and that's making you dumber. Like, you're not. The acorn's outside. Every time a squirrel, like, eats the acorn, they're choosing that acorn over you. Like, it's making you dumber that you haven't realized this. Like, it's making you dumber. It's making you, like, it's killing off your brain completely. It's killed off. Like, it's gone. It's not there anymore. The fact that it's not there anymore, you have very limited options from where to go from here on, you know? Like, you have, like, a raisin and, like, an ounce of nutmeg. And those are your options. I don't know what you're gonna do. I think you're pretty much over. Like, you're gone. You've got no options. Like, you're gone. You're gone. You've got no options. Everybody is dumber than you think they are. No offense, everybody's dumber than you think they are. You will be shocked, you will be surprised, you will think everybody is dumber than you think they are, and then you will continue to be shocked by how dumb they are. And then they'll get dumber, and you will watch them slowly decline, and you're like, how is it possible that you're even dumber than I thought you were, and I already prepared for you to be really dumb. Like, I already prepared for you to have, like, 8 fingers, 70 eyes, like, there was no bare minimum, and you still went lower than the bare minimum, and then there was no bare minimum, and you found a new bare minimum. You found an impossibly terrible person to be, and you decided, like, that was you the whole time. Like, you found it's impossible to make it worse, and you made it worse. Like, you found bad, and you made it worse. You found, like, ugly soul, and you made it worse. Like, you found the dark depths of where you never even wanted to be, and you made it worse. Like, and then you made it worse, and then you made it worse, and then you made it worse, and then you made it worse. Oh, and then you made it worse. What else happened? You made it worse. Oh, what happened after that? You made it worse. I wonder what you did after that. You made it worse. I wonder what you did after that. Then you made it worse. Like, wow, I wonder what you did. You made it worse. Like, I wonder what else you could possibly do. Actually, you just made it a lot worse. Like, wow, I wonder what else you could have done. Oh, you made it a lot worse. What else did you do? You made it worse. I can't even believe you made it worse after that. And then I can't even believe that you found another way to make it worse. You found another way to make it worse. How did you even get to the next one where you found another way to make it worse? Where we both agreed it was impossible for you to make it worse and you made it worse. Like, what's the plan? What's the plan? Because, like, it's not working, by the way.